Oliver Kmetec für wrestling-infos.de und ich befinde mich hier in Berlin, wo am Samstag die UFC Fight Night 41 stattfindet und bei mir sitzt gerade Ramsey Nijem. Ramsey, how are you?
I'm doing good. I'm enjoying Berlin. I'm having a great time and I'm really good.
Have you ever been before to Germany and how do you like it here?
No, this is my first time in Germany. It's great. It kind of reminds me of home. I grew up in Seattle, Washington. Same weather, overcast and rainy. So a lot of people were, I was sightseeing, a lot of people like running away from the rain. I was like, well, I've lived my whole life in the rain. I was fine.
How would you describe your fighting style for people who might not know you?
Aggressive, I would say. Always looking for the finish. Aggressive. My background's wrestling, but I'll punch, kick, do it all, and I would definitely say a mixed martial artist. I'm comfortable anywhere the fight goes, or wherever I want to take the fight.
Is there any specific reason why you're here as a guest fighter?
Today I'm actually going to go to an Arab center and go meet a bunch of people that are refugee Middle Eastern people from from the Middle East and all over out here, and then obviously the fights too.
You came to the UFC as a finalist of the Top 13 season. How would you describe your experience during the Ultimate Fighter season?
It was great. I enjoyed it. I had a great time. I was fighting in college, so I was really poor. And then once I was on the show, they give you free groceries and there's no rent or whatever. And I was excited. I was like, oh, I don't have to pay buy groceries. I don't have to do all this, and I just get to focus on training. And that was really a cool experience. That was the first time in my life where I didn't have other jobs. I didn't have school. I didn't have class, and I could just focus 100% on training and fighting.
Would you agree that you had a breakout performance in your last fight?
Yeah, definitely it was a lot better, and really, I've had finishes though before, and I was on a 3-fight winning streak before, and then that got derailed a little bit, but I definitely think the most impressive fight I've had was my last fight, just because the way it ended and how fast it did, and how everything worked out really well.
Did it bother you at all that you were the underdog for this fight?
Yeah, it bothered me a lot, and it really, lit a fire under my butt and made me want to go out there and prove, that I wasn't an underdog, and it was really frustrating to me, and I don't know why I was such an underdog, like 3-1's huge, and it was really, really upsetting. So it really kind of lit a fire under me.
How much did the warm welcome in Abu Dhabi play into your performance?
It played great. I loved it. I had a great time. Definitely want to put on a great performance when you're in the cage and you're the favorite. You want to, you want to go for the finish. You want to take risk. You don't want to just play it safe and try to win a boring safe fight. I was there. I went and took risk and worked out great. And it definitely was a lot of it fueled by the crowd.
Do you think you're ready for the quote-unquote next level of opponents, and who would you like to fight next?
Yeah, I believe I'm ready. Next level. I have 5 wins at the lightweight division now. I've been fighting for a couple years, and what am I going to do? Sit here and fight at the same level the rest of my life? I'm ready to take that jump, and I don't have anything specific. I have no one specific in mind, but I definitely hopefully make someone that can help me make the next jump.
You said yesterday at the open workouts that you like to travel a lot. Why is that so, and where would you fight in your future? Where would you like to fight in your future?
I would love to fight in that Istanbul, Turkey. That would be amazing for me. That'd be awesome. But I love traveling. It's great. I love to see the world. One day when I retire from fighting, it'd be kind of cool to have posters from all over the world from training and fighting, and maybe show my kids, or my grandkids one day, and tell the stories of these wild adventures of traveling the world. And it's, life's one big adventure to me, and I want to explore the world.
What's your favorite fight on Saturday's card?
I'm really excited about the Mousasi Mark Munoz. That's obviously it's the main event, and but it's the main event for a reason. It's really two different styles matching up. A great striker versus a great wrestler. It's the classic, the classic battle, and those are always exciting to me to see who can impose their game plan. And definitely, I've watched a lot of both those fighters fight for years, so it's definitely like a cool fight, I think, and I really think it'll be an exciting fight. We'll see what happens.
So, who do you pick?
Ooh, I'm gonna have to give a little bit of slight advantage, I think, to Mousasi, but it's a hard thing to say because if Mark Munoz gets on top, it's over. If he gets his takedowns, I think the fight will be over.
The Donkey Kong punches.
The Donkey Kong punches. I mean, he's the Filipino wrecking machine for a reason. He brings heat on top.
Right, so at the end of our interviews we always have a little word association game, so I'll give you some terms and you reply with the first word that comes to your mind.
Okay.
Best fighter.
John Jones.
Dream opponent.
Anthony Pettis.
The ultimate fighter.
Never again.
UFC.
Dana White.
Football/soccer.
Real Madrid.
Oh, nice. Spare ribs.
Spare ribs? Hungry?
Germany.
Rainy?
USA.
Loud?
So, any last words for the German MMA fans before Saturday?
Yeah, guys, get behind this card, come out, watch this fight. It's gonna be great. It's a great experience, and I don't understand why, but it's not allowed on TV here. Really, if you guys really get behind the sport, obviously the government will have to make the changes, but really watch it, really support it, and I really think that Germans would love MMA if they really got behind it.
So thanks for your time and best of luck to you for your future.
Thank you so much. Thanks for the interview.
Ramsey Nijem, ladies and gentlemen.